We're here at the car house outside Pretoria, Hazeldean. It is the 1 hour endurance challenge. As you can see, there's cyclists and runners lining up. We're going to go and chat to Debbie and find out what this event is all about.
It's an endurance challenge where it's all about the last person standing. The cutoff is 60 hours. They have to start a lap every hour on the dot. And when they finish with a lap, they are not allowed to continue on to a second lap. They have to finish that lap and sit and wait for the next one.
So I'm aiming for 12 hours. She's aiming for 30.
No, we're going as long as we can.
Well, hopefully more than 30, but yeah, if I can stay awake for 2 nights, it will be a bonus.
The catch is they're not allowed to skip any lap. They have to do every single lap. The moment you're done, you don't want to do another lap, your race is over.
Everyone's a competition, everyone. But whoever gets not about being physically fast, it's about who can stay awake.
I want to do 61. That's what I came for. That's what I paid for.
How many hours do you think you're going to last?
Until my first beer calls me, which is probably about 8 o'clock tonight.
We'll see how long the I can stay awake for, but hopefully the whole thing.
What are you doing here?
Well, got nothing better to do, so there's a run event, I'm here.
I think there was a need for an event where we could equal the playing field, because all events are actually based on either strength or on speed. And we want an event where the playing field has been equaled, where everybody has an opportunity to win. So it's all about endurance and who has the strongest minds. We've designed it as such that you don't need to be fast to be able to complete. So basically anybody can complete the lap. The trail running one is 4.5 kilometers, and then the mountain biking one is 10.5 kilometers.
How many hours do you think is going to be achievable here?
Yeah, it's very difficult because I always said, I can't imagine anybody doing the 60-hour cut-off, because you can imagine 60 hours for the mountain bikers are like over 600 kilometers, and for the trail runners it's over 300 kilometers. So it's hectic, and without any substantial sleep, because you're never going to get proper sleep in. If we get to the 60 hours and there are a few athletes still in the race, then we have what we call a sudden death lap, a 61st lap, that is going to be all out racing. So the first one in that last lap that crosses the finish line, he is the winner, he or she is the winner. It's the very first one in South Africa. It's an event that has been done, similar event in the US, but we've changed it completely, obviously, to make it more of a achievable for a bigger crowd, for your weekend warriors as well. But for the mountain biking event, there's none of its kind anywhere in the world that I'm aware of. So it is a very, very new concept in South Africa, yes. I suspect we might go for the 60 hour. I suspect we're in for a challenge there. And then there's a little bit of ego involved as well among some of the runners specifically. So it's going to be interesting.
This is my brother-in-law. He's one of the slower runners around here. But I'm on the bicycle, and where's Nix? This is Nix. Nix, she's the most beautiful girl running here. The Manga winner, and this is the one that came second at Manga. So I'm on a bicycle.
This is my dad.
Anyway, it's going to be lekker, it's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. Okay. Cheers, eh?
Kalahari good!
Kalahari very good.
What thing is that?
So how many do you think you're going to do?
60.
Yeah, I mean it's short, so it's kind of weird because just as you get going, you have to stop again. So I think this is going to drive us all mentally crazy throughout the rest of the day.
I think I'm going to do also about 20 laps. I'll try.
The fatigue factor is definitely a factor.
Yeah. You reckon you're going to be aiming for doing at least 40?
I will try for 30, and after that I will try my best more.
I've overheard some of them saying that they're gonna gauge themselves, and then once every 10 laps or so they're gonna do a fast lap so that they can get a 30 minutes or so sleep in.
Hey! No, it's good. Good. I have a new tactic. Start 5 minutes late and then no dust on the road. So it's working.
Well, we're aiming for 30, so we'll see. We take little bites by time.
I'm thinking about 10 or 12. Hopefully I'll get there.
I want some beer, please.
I think you should.
Thank you. I deserve that. I like the route. I thought it's going to be much more difficult and technical, but it's good.
Maybe after about the 20th lap, come talk to us. We'll find out something else when the sleep monster set in.
5 laps done. Are you still in the race? You're still pretty much part of this. How do you feel? Good. How's the race for you, sir? Dusty. It is dusty. You look dusty. So, well done. Let's see you back to the start shooters now.
Let's try for 30. Don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful route.
Most people are just completing their 5th lap now. I'm actually quite surprised at how few people are collecting their 5-lap medal, because that means you're quitting, you're giving up after 5 laps.
There it is. How many laps?
5 laps, 25 Ks. And this was basically, I'm doing a Spartan race next week, so the aim was to challenge myself today to get the distance for next week's Spartan.
No, going for at least one more lap. My friend has convinced me to do one more. So I'm going to push through and do number 6.
Just to get the concept over and make people understand that it's actually for everyone, it's going to take some time. So we planned on getting about 130 entries, and eventually we closed on 250, and we simply had to enforce that limit because of space issues. We want to grow organically with the event, so as opposed to just chasing numbers in the beginning and maybe have a bit of chaos, we decided we're going to have the absolute limit to 250, and I'm very pleased to say that we easily got to that, and we're blown away by the response, and we really want to thank everybody for that. Yeah.